Hey, can y'all hear me in chat? Can you hear me, Frank?
I can hear.
Gossip, Little Dev, Jaded. Jaded, you want a University of Alabama? I got you, baby. Hoodie or sweatshirt? Laura, Selena, Dawn. Let's see here. Flies, if you're still here. You hear me,
What's up,
Selena?
chat?
Where's Truly? She here? Half pint. Allie, hey, boo.
Can I smoke, by the way? I'm not sure.
I don't
Some
care.
streams.
I'm not
Oh,
monetized.
good.
I don't care. Sweatshirt? Yes, Jaded. Message me for sure, love. I got you. Roll Tide, baby, roll Tide. I haven't got a chance to message all of the mods. There is one person that we're not going to speak of. Everybody knows who it is. I don't want to mention her. This ain't about her. People come in, just delete their comments. Don't block them. Lacey, hey, love. Lacey, it's not the other Frank. I promise you. She came in. Who's Frank? Oz. She already knows. It's good to see you, Lace. Yeah, I can't get rid of these fucking Franks.
I'm sorry.
He is a friend. Patty Ponytail. You hate the name. I feel you.
I like the tea
Allie,
lacy.
we got everybody
Damn.
freaking out here. The Franks love me. What can I say? Yeah, not the jackass Frank. Yeah, he can be a jackass. So this one can. He's nicer.
I have my moments.
At least you don't fucking dox me and stalk my friends and shit when you get mad at me.
No, that's the lowest thing that you can do.
Oh, this one here was fucking horrible. You can ask anybody in chat that's been around me a while. He went after my friends, their families, any fucking thing. There you go, Lacey. She's been around. Don't be a fucking stalker.
I
It was
don't.
bad. It was bad. All right. It's good to see you, Lace. I already said that. I think I've already said that, but you don't get to catch us live very often. Let's see here. Where was that? Fucking T Rev.
Oh God.
T Rex. Just hush. Little bitch boy. I
That
think he
guy is
hid the
such a
live
clown.
actually.
What?
No, he didn't. Here we go. Is this it? 3 hours ago. No, I believe this is it. So
What's
I'm
it?
sure everybody's done sing because it seems everybody's done Lace, oh, Lace, you've been asleep. I'm gonna say it because there's more people coming here. Share. I don't want that name. I'm saying it right now. I don't want people coming here asking about her, talking about her, anything. I'm done with that cunt. If they do, just delete the comment and let them know we're not talking about her. I don't want nobody blocked. Hey, Robin. I think I just said that. But yeah. Oh, Lace, you've missed a lot, honey. You have missed a lot. You're clapping your hand. Yeah, I'm finally done with that bitch. So we're gonna leave it at that. I'm not gonna give her the attention she wants. Oh, thank you, Lace. That means a lot for real. I'm trying. I am. I really am. I'm not the same person I used to be, and I'm proud of that.
That's good. I wish I could say that.
Hey, Steffers. Why do I recognize that name? I know you from somewhere.
Somewhere over the rainbow.
You're gonna hush or you're gonna get kicked off here.
Woof. Damn.
Giselle, Wacky, all my favorite people.
That's
Cat's
hard to.
out.
It's kind of hard to
All
take
right.
for somebody with a dominant personality, but okay, sure. I will abide to your wishes.
But she didn't, Jada, and I tried to keep it off of here, and yeah. Oh, Gossip, I love you. You're amazing too.
It's kind of funny though that we said
Okay, that's
beforehand
where I've
that
seen her, Lacey. Huh?
We're kind of funny that we said before and we were not going to talk about a certain person. And it just came
Well,
so
I'm gonna let my
naturally.
people know, that I'm not going to. But Lacey, she's an OG and she hasn't been around since that. Selena, you'll be good, love. You don't really mention names a lot. Is Salty still bothering you, Lacey? You're okay, Jaded. Oh, I believe you. If Lacey says you're good, you're good. I love Lace. Auntie! Yeah, I know you did, Lacey. I know. I should have too, but let's not talk about her. Oh, good. At least he's not bothering you. It's about like my stalker, Frank, that I had. That motherfucker's fucking salty. No more drama for this mama. Well, hello. No drama. Take your own advice there.
Hey, Giselle.
All right. Y'all seen the bullshit with T-Rev and Seth and just everything? A lot of people have. Lacey says she hasn't. All right. Well, we're going to get into it then. You've been here before? I don't remember that name, but you're okay.
If you're
Little
talking, I
Dev,
can't. Oh, there we go.
huh?
I was like, if
No,
you're
I was
talking, I
reading.
can't hear you. Okay.
Little Dev, StreamYard's been having problems today. If you were on Remain Comms earlier, she was having issues too. It's just, I don't know, StreamYard, YouTube, I don't know what it is. You're good. If you trouble, my mods will take care of you. We like to play with trolls anyway a little bit before we get rid of them, so you'll have your chance.
They will
Unless
string
you're
you up.
gay.
They will go all medieval on you. So beware.
Just hush. Jeff H. Who's that? He's talking to you, Frank.
What? Oh, Jeffy! How you doing, Jeff?
God. Earbud alert.
Jeff is a good guy.
I believe you. Laura. All right, well, let's get on with this. Let's see here. Let me get it set up. I don't remember where this really starts. This is fucking T-Rex. I can't.
Good to see
That's
you too,
what
Jeff.
fucking. That's what Traders calls him. It's so funny.
Can't even believe that the guy even exists. The guy is such a disgusting pig monster.
Tell him, Selena, just hush. All right, let's see here. Look at that little face we're stuck in there.
That is, that's him.
Hold on here.
Well, you're getting me on a roll here. I like that.
Yeah, I don't. Yeah. All right. Yeah, 757 Lace. Hey, girl next door.
All right, I'm all ready. Let's go.
Hold on. I was reading.
Well, sorry.
All right, here we go. We're just going to let this play a little bit because y'all know I ain't monetized. I don't give a fuck. He can strike me all he wants. I'll fight it. He'll fucking lose. We already know. SF Investigates and all them tried that. He ain't going to win. Seems like it's freezing for a lot of people. No more drama.
YouTube has been having issues lately. I have no clue what it is, but
Yeah, Jada, follow your gut, love. Follow your gut, baby. All right, here we go. Okay, and we're just going to listen. Of course, I'll stop somewhere and talk shit, but if y'all want to stop somewhere or rewind and hear it again, just let me know in chat.
Back on there. What should be Sebastian?
and not people's, lives and what's going on. What's going on, Delana? Welcome to the stream. Be Frank, I see you in here. What's going on, Boy Z? This morning, nail biting. Let me catch up to you guys. Jay, there's a lot going on, but we're good though. We're locked in. Days where I'm gonna be dropping. All right, so listen, I'm gonna drop a video shortly.
This a little bit, y'all.
True crime in my ear. I don't know. I could if I want to. It depends if you how you talk. It depends how you talk.
I can't hardly
Can I already say one thing?
Well,
in his head. Is he trying to protect himself from being stupid?
Kind of like buying the wrong size condoms, to look good, I guess.
Exactly.
The road.
What's going on, Mary?
Been 3 months since he was last seen.
Just really hard.
Do what? This isn't per se about Sebastian, so I don't want people saying something about Sebastian. Yes, I love Sebastian, y'all know that, but we can't talk shit. I don't like really shit talking when it's serious about Sebastian. Remind you of Ernie. I can see that. I can tolerate Ernie better than I can this punk.
Heartbreaking to see. I can't believe it's already been 3 months.
Investigators searched every square mile around.
You said?
Do what? Did you say something or he on? Where's this fucking start at? Right here, I believe.
Oh, that goes. So that would be this to protect. They did not reach out to Seth.
Hold on, I don't even know where this starts. I should have probably done this better.
Hey, T-Rev, it's Chi-Town B. How's it going?
Chi-Town B, hanging in there, brother. Just trying to,
Hey,
Shag-Town.
Him. All for you in the door. How you doing?
A picture when I get back that y'all are looking for me. I'm okay, but I'm going to be out of here for it's my husband and I's anniversary today.
Yeah,
so
yeah.
14 years.
So what's going on? I mean, like people who are mods for these content creators, and I'm hearing these things that I haven't heard. Like the other day when Seth came up on panel, I was kind of baffled that he came up. And if you go back and watch that interview, I was just blown away that he even came up on panel after saying such things about me to these other people that he didn't say to me. So, again, I don't know what's going on, but it just needs to be about Sebastian.
They sound the same. Lacey said you and T-Rev sound the same.
Well, I take that as a goddamn offense. Lacey, I will fly over there, woman, and I will bring you roses.
Lace, this Frank ain't from our country either, so yeah, I don't know what it is about overseas Franks and me, but he's not from fucking England. Oh, you didn't mean England?
That's all good. Just teasing. For some reason,
he's from the Netherlands, Lacey. Right, Netherlands. Or y'all say it different, but
it's just the Netherlands.
You don't really have an accent. You really don't.
I practice long and hard. Watched a lot.
I have watched some of your older things on your other channel, and you had an accent.
I watched a lot of Jackie Chan movies.
So you got a pretty good American accent.
Oh, thank you.
Jody, Nana. Yeah, I know, and he's lied about a lot of shit. You love a good accent, Cat's Eye.
You know the thing about T-Rev is that
you sound country.
Do I sound country?
Don't do that.
Okay.
All right, let's get back on topic. What are you gonna say about T-Rev though?
Well, see, the thing about T-Rev is he doesn't only lie, he manipulates the fucking feeble-minded so much about sending him money. And that is what YouTube content creating is all about nowadays. It's not about honesty. Nobody gives a shit about honesty. The only thing that he does is lie.
Jeff said you sound like Al Pacino. That's a compliment.
Say hello to my little friend.
That's more Italian, ain't it? Or...
Hey, that's what he does in the movie.
But yeah, T-Rev, he's a fucking bitch. He'll let anybody up there and spew shit and won't correct it or say it's allegedly or anything. And just like he did in Madeline Soto's case, that made me so fucking mad.
I called in a couple of times because I do not shy away from that confrontation.
I called in once on Sebastian's case and I was like, because they were fucking dragging Chris and Katie. And it's like, They're like, well, Katie's the last one with him. Yes, but that's not always the case. Look at Cleo Smith. There's so many instances. Elizabeth Smart, any of them, you know, there's so many things that it don't matter if they were in their bed at night. Look at Elizabeth Smart. That's a good one too, you know. What was it, the pool boy or line guy or something?
But this guy makes up the most stupidest shit. He lets people call in, and he's aware that people call in that are under assumed aliases. He knows that.
And it's a lot of older women. Just saying. I mean, I'm not as old as some of them that call in, but hey, pink butterfly. All right, let me see here. Let me get on with this and try to find it. I can't stand him.
It shouldn't be about. I'm Kate.
I was going back and looking. Okay, the first important question that I have, well, two important questions. Home. Was not home. So that's I want them to even come up and thank for each interview. It don't matter what stream they are on at. To talk to Seth, what dropped him off at.
Some of these fucking people like to hear their self-talk, I swear.
On Sebastian's last day, no alcohol, every freak of life outside of Texas Road. She just got there for results and she's on to be with your child. The stuff is out there.
But that's got to be proven. We need to see her file is like, oh, well, has this?
Oh, he said that's got to be proven. So now he wants to go on facts. Fuck you, little boy.
Been searched or not? So I'm going to be doing that. Look for the Facebook group. It ain't going to be talked about on there. But Tiffany, I appreciate
I'm done with the drama.
Thank you for calling in vacation and it's your.
Yeah, 14 years to happiness. You deserve to be happy because you know what? I don't care what nobody says. Let me pass all that.
Thank you. Stay in. God bless. The phone call. You said Tony is not around in Tennessee. Thank you, advocate for you. I appreciate you.
That
You
is
said,
so
in my
fucking
opinion, if he
stupid.
dropped Sebastian off of grandma, then she dropped him to CP here. What?
Do what?
That is so fucking stupid. That every single time that somebody calls in, he does those fucking clapping hands. Like, what is it, Jerry?
I know it drives me nuts. A lot of people do that bullshit. Y'all mods, if you could drop his link randomly, even though I'm still gonna give him credit, and so he might not whine like too much of the little bitch he is, but you're good, gossip.
Oh, but that is the thing. These
He don't
content
care,
creators.
Lace. He don't care.
Nah, he doesn't care. That's the thing. The only thing that they care about is confining to his demographic of, like you said, older women, and making it seem like they care.
Well, I believe this live here says a lot about what he really cares about, in my opinion. I mean,
well, the dude can go suck a dick. Pretty sure his spirit box told him that.
He's not even good at that, Lacey, at the shock factor. He couldn't be no Howard Stern for sure.
I mean, I'm not even surprised anymore. The guy is utterly disgusting. He's a phenomenon. That is what he is.
I don't know. You can strike a stream down. But this is giving him some traffic because I'm not going to play this whole fucking thing on him.
I could talk hours shit about him. So many good puns.
We'll talk about him for sure. I like talking shit. That's my specialty. Yeah, you can strike them down. I've seen it happen to several people. Fuck, I've had my channel struck down twice, so I know I can get fucking struck down.
Welcome to the club.
Oh, you're good, Cat's Eye. You are good, honey. Okay, let's continue with little man here.
Yeah, of course.
Sebastian, he's also the beginning.
Another old woman.
Yeah, this wonderful.
This is probably the most attention they get from any man is this little boy here.
Even this man that goes and he gets
the person without making it.
You can direct without being the director.
And thank you.
Come on.
But if they're talking about something
apart, that's
right.
Know that he was working on the
doing to that.
Hi, T-Rev. My name is Angela. I'm from South Jersey.
He was before.
This might not even be the right line.
He allegedly gets home around 6:39. They say for the 17 months.
might even tell them to kick rocks.
Because he went live
Yeah.
twice
And
today.
Dickhead, and that's how I see it, in my opinion. Well,
doesn't make any
I want
sense.
to say God bless you on your new adventure, your new journey.
He might have
Keep pushing
probably
forward.
the one that.
You're a great human being. Like I said, your spirit is just a great spirit. And, you know, keep putting Sebastian's name out there. Don't let nobody just.
I see what you're saying, but at the same time, I'm not taking anything personal on my platform, and not one person is ever going to tell me which way I should run my platform.
Yeah, because
What
you
the
scam
fuck?
everybody. That is what your platform is all based
Your
on.
text message.
And every
I'm
single
good, how are
case
you?
that you cover.
I'm hanging in there, giving you a call back after seeing
Yeah, he's a fucking idiot.
I'm calling.
phone call. I'm just going to get it off my chest because I
Okay,
can't
here he
hold it in no
goes.
more.
Yes.
I can't hold it in no more. I've had enough. It's weighing on my chest so much that I cannot hold it in anymore. My heart's racing.
You should maybe
Maybe
call a
not,
doctor.
Lee.
You know what? You just keep doing you, and you do not pay attention to what everybody is saying about him.
You're
welcome.
I hope you have open doors, but I got. But you're right. I don't owe anyone anything, but there's some things that have been bothering me, and I think it needs to be known. I think it needs to be known because it is weird, and they're red flags. They're red flags to me. They were red flags when it happened. I've been quiet about it for a while now,
You're a whole
but I don't
fucking
think
red
that I can
flag
be quiet about it
yourself.
no more. Some of you may know because I've spoke about it, but I didn't want to think it, but I do. All right, here we go. So let's start. Where do I start? So I talked to Seth. I'm on the phone with Seth one day, and he pulls up, or he tells me about this gun, a staccato gun that he
Hey,
wanted me
Army
to
Vet.
buy, and he told me that he'd give me cash for it if I bought it for him. And I don't give a shit. I think it's a red flag. Why would you ask me to buy you a staccato gun that takes 45 ammunition and 9mm in a clip? Why would you ask me to buy that for you, knowing that that's a felony, and that when you give me cash for that, that's a felony? I want to know why you asked me that a couple weeks ago. Personally, I'd love to know why you. This was before I came here, by the way, and we were on the phone.
Okay, I do want to play that one more time because I know some people haven't heard this, but my question is, why'd you wait 2 weeks? Because you needed content.
Exactly.
Or he tells me for a while now, it is weird, and they're red flags. The red flags to me. They were red flags when it happened.
Jenny.
I've been quiet about it for a while now,
Sonia.
but I don't think that I can be quiet about it no more.
Why can't you be quiet? You've been quiet for fucking 2 weeks.
I didn't want to think it.
Right, it didn't matter 2 weeks ago when it probably could have mattered to something, you know?
I mean, the guy
And he shows
offered
no
a fucking
receipts.
exactly.
I want to see some receipts. You want receipts for everything else to see yours, T-Rev.
How the fuck is that not relevant in a fucking missing person case, T-Rev? How the fuck is that not relevant? You should call
Jeff,
that shit into the police.
Because this just happened. I don't think he has yet.
Oh
you know,
my
he'll be
God.
making these rounds, doing something. I don't know. I'm like, who was it, Lacey? It said, I think that this is just a skit, maybe, for all of them to get money. I don't know. People are saying it's real. People saying it's not. I don't know.
I think that, serious Cotton, I think T-Rev is born stupid. Not raised stupid. You probably got the wrong medication. Or not medication at all. It's probably just a generic thing.
I think he's just a piece of shit. I mean,
Oh, you can be born a piece of shit too. I mean, it kind of smells, but try to explain that logic to me. I can't keep quiet anymore, but you wanted me to buy a gun for you? For what?
That's pretty serious shit. That's called what, the straw man thing or whatever. Because that's a felony.
Exactly. But I can't keep quiet anymore.
I mean, Army Vet, I said that too. He's trying to get the heat off of him. Flies, I can't with you, dog fart. Straw sale. I knew it was something. Straw. Yeah, that's very illegal and a felony, and it just don't make no sense to me. No, I'm not dumb. I'm a little dumb. I do dumb shit, but I'm learning. I mean, stay away from Franks overseas, but
in all honesty, when I heard nothing against Seth Rogers, right? But once I heard Seth Rogers say that he worked for law enforcement while he works in the fucking detention center,
right. Like, and people argue with me, oh, he's a deputy sheriff. No, he ain't. He's a fucking mall cop. He's like Paul Blart. That's what I call him. It's Paul Blart.
I'm like, that is nothing the same, you know? I like why put that emphasis
outside of that
on
jail,
that?
He's not shit. He is nothing outside of that jail. Which he don't even work now, so living off of his missing son. Piece of shit. Real man, huh?
I heard something today that he wants to pay for the FBI to come in. What are you gonna do? Fucking pay a government agency to help you? That is not how it works. Read the fucking guidelines, maybe. Local law enforcement can ask the FBI to help. Not
Carl,
vice
are you going to be
versa.
good? Let's see what you say here. Are you going to be good, Carl? Or am I going to be mad at you today? FBI involvement. A gun would get FBI's attention. That's true. But like there's fuck, I can't even think right now. Secret Service. You're good? Okay, good, Carl.
No. If it's about guns, then the ATF would get involved.
Yes, Jaded. Thank you, Jaded. Yeah, share his link out.
Oh, it's all good. Thank you.
T-Rev is not misunderstanding his intent. Who in the fuck goes to somebody else and asks them to buy a gun for them in cash? Come on, that's...
See, what T-Rev does is really simple. He exploits people, their vulnerabilities, and makes money out of it. That's what he does. He does it over and over again. And like I said, the feeble-minded people, that is what...
Exactly, Allie.
That is what he does. Because if you look at his YouTube statistics, it doesn't match by a freaking straw, I guess, on the content that he creates. It should not have got any... His entire channel is based on fake individuals. He gets money because
I got a question.
People care about him.
Why is he putting it on YouTube? Why didn't he go to the TBI or
exactly
Sheriff's Department and all this with this information instead of fucking YouTube?
Because he's a moron.
ATF. There ain't nothing nice about fucking T-Rev, Jeff. Don't be simping for him.
But Jeff sees the good in people.
Guns across state lines, Carl, that's another good point because, well, T-Rev allegedly moved to Tennessee with his girlfriend. He did go to TBI with it? Then why is he on fucking line? Hi, T-Walk, anyway. Because he needed content. Hey, let's get on with this.
But I do. All right, here we go. So let's start. Where do I start?
Exactly.
So I talked to Seth. I'm on the phone with Seth one day, and he pulls up, or he tells me about this gun, a staccato gun that he wanted me to buy, and he told me that he'd give me cash for it if I bought it for him. And I don't give a shit. I think it's a red flag. Why would you ask me to buy you a staccato gun that takes 45 ammunition and 9mm in the clip? Why would you ask me to buy that for you, knowing that that's a felony, and that when you give me cash for that, that's a felony? I want to know why you asked me that a couple weeks ago.
I want to know why you waited 2 weeks.
I'd love to know why you. This was before I came here, by the way, and we were on the phone talking, and he asked me again about a staccato 2012 handgun. It was $2,000. I was looking at it like, but it caught me off guard. It caught me off guard because why would you want me to purchase you a handgun and bring it to here when I come to Tennessee and you buy it with cash? A $2,000, again, 2012 staccato.
See how he said here to Tennessee? Because he moved in with his girlfriend. Listen to that again.
Why would you want me to purchase you a handgun and bring it to here when I come to Tennessee and you buy it with cash? A $2,000, again, 2012 staccato. I swear on everything I love in my whole entire life, I would not even bullshit
I wouldn't doubt it,
or
Lace.
make anything like that up. That's serious shit. But when you asked me to buy that, I looked up this gun. We were on the phone talking about it. I was like, yeah, that's a crazy looking gun and blah, blah, blah. But after sitting and pondering on it,
Hold on, Allie. We'll go back. I can't. And he also says something about it pierces through a bulletproof vest. He don't say that, but he says something in regards to that.
but it caught me off guard. It caught me off guard because why would you want me to purchase you a handgun and bring it to here when I come to Tennessee and you buy it with cash? A $2,000, again, 2012 Staccato. I swear on everything I love in my whole entire life, I would not even bullshit or make anything like that up. That's serious shit. But when you asked me to buy that, I looked up this gun. We were on the phone talking about it. I was like, yeah, that's a crazy looking gun and blah, blah, blah. But after sitting and pondering on it day after day after day after day after day after day after day, it bothered me. It bothered me. That's a
Your
red
face
flag to
bothers
me.
me.
Why would you try? What are you trying to do? Set me up? Like, I don't get it. And it just now all
There
this
you
shit
go,
is going on,
T-Rob.
and I'm
Yeah.
catching wind of you talking about me to other people and saying that I stole your girlfriend, which you know that's not the truth. I didn't steal anything. You told me that was your girlfriend, and she showed me the opposite, that it wasn't. And that's where the confusion came in from the first place with this whole girlfriend bullshit. I didn't want to be brought into the middle of this, and I didn't want to be put into the middle of a situation like this in any type of manner. All I did was want to help, and that's all I wanted to do.
Sure, you wanted to help.
I don't know what the agendas are out here, but I don't play a part of these agendas.
He wanted to help, but what would a gun do?
What the fuck did he want to do? What exactly did you want to help with, T-Rev? Explain that. You got already so much heat in different cases. You do the same shit every single time. Then what is the exact thing that you want to help with? Because, dude, you are nothing more than a little fucking whiny little fucking grifter. You will do it in every single case all over again. You will act fucking innocent all the fucking over, because you do not simply care. You have the morality, you have the capacity of a fucking 12-year-old.
Fawcett, what was that face he made? He said that his dildo shift. Auntie, he is a little punk. Hey, Lady Lolo. Right, Allie, it's like, something's off with this. But why didn't he go buy it himself? He's not got a felony, obviously, because he works at a jail. I mean, that's really one of the only restrictions. I mean, I know there's more, but that's like the main restriction when you're going to buy a firearm here in the United States is they do a background check on you, and you can't be a convicted felon and purchase a firearm unless you have got your gun rights back, and you have to go to court for that and everything else. And T-Rev is in Tennessee. He even says it here in Tennessee. I went back and replayed that for a reason. And that's where his girlfriend lives. In a really nice crib. Traders? Okay, hold on, let me check my email. He wasn't then, though.
I knew he lives somewhere off the West Coast. Was not actually interested in the guy.
T-Rev lives in Virginia. Right, Flies. It's
But that is
hold
the
on, let me
facade
check
behind
my
it.
email.
No, Flies, you're absolutely right. But that is the facade behind him. He does it every single time. And he doesn't give a shit, which is fine.
All right, I responded, traders. Thank you. Yeah, there's a few of them on here that do that Army vet for money and ugh. Domestic violence. Oh, because yeah. Did somebody else say something? I said something about DV up here. Domestic violence. Seth does got that on his record though, don't he?
Let me check.
Well, I know he's got CPS things against him. Against Sebastian. That's a good point. That's a good point. Because they check everything on that. And like, I don't know, like
if that's a minor felony, you still can get a gun.
that makes sense. That does. Domestic violence.
And then it's gonna be a different story.
All right, let's listen to this little pipsqueak. I mean, I can believe this because he needs fucking attention. But then I'm like, are they just trying to get one over on us again, you know?
I don't run with these narratives, and I won't. And I'll no longer be quiet about that. This is my platform, and I'll run my platform the way I want to run my platform, and not one person is ever going to tell me which way I should run my platform, how I should, or what I should do. That's what Tony tried to do. Try to get me to control my platform, and I need to put you callers in place that call in, and I need to check all you guys, and then proceeded to tell me, well, yeah, I got all these creators' records. Like, do I give a fuck? That blackmail don't get to me. This is crazy. And this boy doesn't deserve all this drama and being made up. Why is this drawn up drama play by play? Like, what's going on with that?
Is that what you're doing? Drawn up drama? Is that what you're doing there, T-Rep? Because it sure fucking looks like it. Or do you know that you're fucking wrong and it's catching up with you and you don't want your fucking past exposed? Because you got your exes on channels, your kids, alleged kids on channels that you deny that look just like you, by the way. Yeah.
Seth only got traffic violations.
He's got CPS charges, or not charges, but. Oh, so Clue did meet him in person. I know she met him, but he was packing then.
From
right,
what
Lacey, it's what I'm saying. Everybody's turning on Seth, and yeah.
Well, I see, and that shouldn't be the case as well. You know, I mean, it should be about Sebastian, not about Seth.
Hey, Lou. His nickname is Little Food Stamp. That's what Savage calls him.
I do not have anything about CPS here, but it could be expunged.
You won't get nothing. Nobody can get nothing about CPS. Mm-hmm. They don't give them out when it involves minors here.
You can get them sometimes by doing.
I don't know, Allie. Where'd that go?
For you.
If it's open cases, we wouldn't know that, would we? This case is an open case. I mean,
CPS. It all depends what kind of. It doesn't necessarily all. Well, CPS cases are usually.
He hit Sebastian in the head. He hit Sebastian in the head in front of the principal, and the school called CPS.
Then it's an assault. So that assault charge for an adult man needs to be there for
against a child.
Yeah.
His own child that has water on his brain. I mean, we got those papers, the documents.
Can you send them to me?
I can play a clip of them if you'd like, someone reading them.
I would need the case number to validate it.
Hey, Catlin, how are you, love? Yep. Allie said, yep, Frank, you can read it. Right, Army vet, that's what I've been screaming. I said, these fucking documents have been verified. Okay, and I can't even remember where and what, but I know Katie said someone FOI'd, foiled, whatever, I can't say it right, I'm hillbilly, their divorce decree. And that's how these documents got released.
I will
I'm good. I hope you are too. But I don't. Hold on a second here. Let's listen to that real quick. It seems some people in here don't know about that. Just a clip of reading those. It is on Tiffany Marie's channel. If y'all could share that out, and we will listen to those real quick. She done a fantastic job with these because I hate reading. She does too, but me and her worked together, and I didn't even like her, and cost a lot of shit, but I would do it all over again. I would do it all over again. Where's this at? Oh, it's not live. It was a video. Here we go. Where's it at?
Yeah, I can't find it out, lady. Just need incident reports.
Well, you're gonna have to wait. I'm doing something.
I'm sorry, didn't know you get angry.
Yeah, California, I do believe so too. Yes, we do know, Lady Lolo, there is CPS against both parents. Yes, baby. I'm very well aware.
So what I'm going to ask for is report memos, correspondences, minutes of meetings, policies, financial records, contracts, any of those. I'll public on information.
All right, here, let's listen to this real quick. I'm not going to stop it and back it up or fast forward because I know Tiff's not going to strike me. But I can also send you these documents, Frank. I have them.
This matter is involving Sebastian Rogers' mother and father, Katie Proudfoot, and Seth Rogers. From the San Diego County Sheriff's Department, receipt and notice of confiscation of weapons. The weapons seized were relinquished pursuant to Penal Code 29625D and will be retained by the Sheriff's Department until the protective order is no longer in effect. You may contact the Property Evidence Unit Gun Desk at 858-467-4406 with any questions. In the matter of Rogers, I, Seth Rogers, declare that I am the respondent in the above captioned matter and have personal knowledge of each fact set forth in this declaration. If called as a witness, I could and would competently testify within the bounds hereto. Petitioner Katie L. Rogers, herein referred to as Katie, and I were married on June 21st, 2008, and still reside together. We have been married for 8 years and 3 months. We have one child together, Sebastian Wayne Drake Rogers, hereinafter referred to as Sebastian, born December 7th, 2008. On or about August 29th, 2016, Katie obtained a temporary restraining order against me and had me removed from our marital residence. She listed Sebastian as a protected party and obtained a child custody order through the TRO, forbidding me to see him. There is a permanent domestic violence restraining order, hearing set for September 16th, 2016, before this court. Since being served with the DVTRO, I have not violated the DVTRO and have had no impermissible contact with either petitioner or our son. On August 29, 2016 and September 8, 2016, I turned in the firearms I was in legal possession of to the San Diego County Sheriff's Office. Attached hereto as Exhibit A are true and correct copies of the receipts and notices of confiscation. I have abided by the terms of the DVTRO, even though Katie's actions rendered me homeless. Request. Katie's request for a restraining order is based upon the following. I was highly aggressive in my mannerisms and I cursed and yelled at her, not a basis for a restraining order under the facts. I was very angry, yelling at our son, and our son said, "Daddy hit me." Not a basis for a restraining order under the facts, as I never hit him. I have yelled at her and our son and slammed a door, breaking it. Not a basis for restraining order under the facts. Generic allegations of temper issues, false and not a basis for restraining order, even if true. Generic allegation of drug usage, false and in and of itself not a basis for a restraining order, even if true. As a result of these baseless allegations, I respectfully request the court deny Katie's request for a permanent domestic violence restraining order in full. There is no basis for her claims, and she fails to prove conduct under the Domestic Violence Prevention Act that would justify a restraining order. Incident of August 28, 2016. In her request for DVRO, Katie claims that on August 28, 2016, I was being highly aggressive in my mannerisms and verbally watching her in her sleep. And I yelled at her because she is not willing to beat her son. This is not true. And even if it was, it would not be the basis for a DVRO. What actually happened on this day is that I was having a difficult time with our son. He refused to do anything I asked of him. I asked him to clean his room and he replied no, and that he didn't have to listen to me or do anything I asked him to do. And he told me I should apologize for asking him to clean his room. I attempted to appropriately discipline him by sternly telling him that under no circumstances should he ever speak to any adult, let alone his mother or father, the way he spoke to me. After this, Sebastian ran downstairs to Katie, jumped in her lap, and started saying he hated me and that he wished I would leave and never come back. After Sebastian seemed to calm down a bit, Katie got up from the chair she was in and walked outside. And Sebastian approached me and told me he loved me and wanted to live with me after all. After this incident, I was very upset, but I was never violent in any way. Our neighbor was in the house and she said something about being uncomfortable. I told our neighbor I was going to just get some coffee and go outside to be alone. When I did, our neighbor followed me outside and asked me what was wrong. I told her how I was feeling and asked her to just let me calm myself down and compose myself. At no point did I act violently toward her or anyone else in the house, and I never yelled at Katie because she wouldn't beat on our son. There was never any violence, nor was there any threat of violence. Incident of August 22nd, 2016. In her request for DVRO, Katie claims that on August 22nd, 2016, I was being belligerent and yelling at her and our son. This is not true, and even if it was, it would not be the basis for a DVRO. What actually happened on this day was that Katie and I were arguing about how we were going to proceed with our divorce. Our divorce has been filed, and we were still residing in the same house, which created a tense situation. Although we argued, I never once acted violently, and never once did I encourage her to beat on our son, as she alleges in her pleadings. During our argument, I left the residence and slammed a door, but her claim that I broke the door is false. The door was already broken before I slammed it. Again, there was never any violence, nor was there any threat of violence. Incident of August 11, 2016. In her request for DVRO, Katie claims that on August 11, 2016, I was angry at our son and that our son told her that I hit him. The truth is that I never put a hand on our son. Our son suffers from a rare condition called 6q27 chromosomal deletion syndrome. Among the symptoms he suffers from are incidents of acting out, where he hits and bites himself out of frustration. He has been known to throw himself to the ground during these incidents. This is a very common thing for him, and others have witnessed him doing this. I have filed herewith declarations from some of these witnesses. On August 11, 2016, Sebastian suffered from an episode in which he hurt himself out of frustration. I had told him that day if he cleaned his room, he could go swimming. I asked him if his room was clean, and he replied that it wasn't. I told him he couldn't go swimming until it was clean. Sebastian reacted by flying into a rage, screaming and hitting himself, biting himself, and trying to throw himself on the floor. I reached out to catch him before his head hit the door frame. At no time did I ever hit him or display any violent actions to him at all. Here it skips straight to 20. So you will see that there is one page missing. I do not have that page. It was not provided to me, so I am not able to read that to you. Katie's real response for filing her DVRO request. I believe Katie only filed this request for DVRO in order to gain a tactical advantage in our divorce, and specifically to get me kicked out of our marital residence. As stated above, our living situation was quite stressful as we were going through the divorce process while living together. However, I believe Katie knew she could not remove me from the home without staging a domestic violence incident. This was totally unnecessary, as I know that we cannot live together any longer, and I am willing to move out without a court order to do so. Also, I know that she did not want me to have equal custody of Sebastian, so the DVRO is also an attempt to ensure that I do not see our son. Attorney's fees. Katie requests the court order me to pay her attorney fees, but this is simply not possible. There is a vast discrepancy in income in this case. I have not worked in some time, as have been a stay-at-home dad. Katie is an E5 in the Navy and earns substantial base pay and allowances as reflected in her leave and earnings statement. She earns significantly more than I do, as reflected in our income and expense declarations. For that reason, and for the reason that Katie's request for a DVRO is baseless, meritless, and unnecessary, I request the court deny her request for attorney fees and instead order her to pay my attorney fees and costs associated with having to defend myself against her completely false accusations. Conclusion: Katie and Sebastian have no reason to fear me. I have never harmed, harassed, or threatened them. Katie's request for a DVRO is simply a tactic she is using to try to get me kicked out of the marital residence and cease my contact with our son. I respectfully request the court deny her request in full. I also request the court order Katie to pay my reasonable attorney fees to defend against her false accusation.
I am not sure why that sound cut out on that.
Sebastian Rogers. This is Sebastian Rogers' mother's sworn statement regarding Seth Rogers, Sebastian's father. Since returning from deployment in December, I have witnessed a multitude of events from Seth. I have seen him hit Sebastian in the head, neck, and back. I have witnessed him, when taking his anger out on Sebastian, grab him with both hands, lift his entire body up, and slam him down, then proceed to beat him. He has on many cases whipped him with a belt, not paying attention to where he was hitting because he was so angry. My neighbors informed me that during my duty days, they have seen Sebastian on multiple occasions coming outside the house, crying and looking for his dad because he had been gone for long periods of time and didn't know where he was. They have told my son to go inside and lock the door when this occurred. Seth will, on a regular basis, just walk into the living room and get naked, not caring that Sebastian is in the area and sees this. On several occasions when Sebastian expressed stress or anxiety about our separation or his daddy's anger, He would respond by telling Sebastian that this is all because mommy doesn't want to love daddy anymore. By the second week of school, the teachers had already requested that the principal be present any time that Seth were due to him making them uncomfortable. When we went to the school to meet his teacher before the school year had started, we had just finished explaining about Sebastian's diagnosis and about the fluid on his brain, and he did something to irritate his father, who then responded by hitting him in the head in front of his teacher. And when I addressed him about it and told him he cannot do that and cannot keep doing that because it is wrong, he told me it wasn't that hard and is fine, and people need to stop telling him how to raise his son. I found out when I took the restraining order to the school that they had contacted CPS, Child Protective Services, 1 week prior. The social worker and myself have seen behaviors from my son, such as waking up screaming and kicking in the middle of the night with terrors, fear of making a mistake for fear that daddy will beat him. He had an accident at school where he wet his pants and was terrified for daddy to find out. He is displaying aggressive behaviors that mirror what his father says and does. I have reached out to his doctor and am requesting assistance with therapy for PTSD in light of the child abuse and to help my son recover from this. I have spoken to his doctor and a referral is in place for therapy to start as soon as possible to help him with this transition and to cope and recover from the trauma that he has been through. Seth has been monitoring all of my phone calls and not allowing me to speak with anyone, including my family, without listening. And he has been monitoring every text and call that I make to patronize me and keep me from telling people exactly what has been going on, hovering over every call that I make. On June 5th, 2016, Seth was very angry and belligerent. He stormed out of the house and got into that Chevy Cruze and peeled tires out of the parking lot. Approximately 30 minutes, give or take later, he came back, pulling in crooked and fast, jumped out of the car and ran inside the house, looking for his gun, stating that he was going to kill that blank. My neighbor was over at the time and took a recording of him during that time. I responded that if he took his gun and tried to kill someone, he would wind up in jail, and that he could not do that. My neighbor went outside with him and spoke to him, where he stated that someone followed him and threw a soda at the car. Soda was all over the outside and inside of the car, and pulled him out of the car through the driver's side window and punched him in the face. He said he did nothing to provoke this and refused to make a police report after being repeatedly advised to call the police and make an incident report. He did not have markings, but was exaggerating his limp for approximately 5 minutes before walking normally again. I have also received multiple complaints at various times throughout the last 4 to 6 months from neighbors that he makes them feel uncomfortable because he is standing out front, confronting everyone when they come home or watching them. My neighbor in unit blank is in the process of adopting, and they have persons coming to their house on a regular basis. I caught Seth approximately 1 month ago confronting the gentleman because he parked in a spot and telling him he doesn't care who the F he is, and if he does it again, he'll take action to have his car towed or beat his ass. This was to a social worker there to check their home, and he knew it. Attached are pictures of our son with marks left by the respondent, which are not going to be shown here, nor do I have them. I certify under penalty or perjury under the laws of the state of California that the foregoing is true and correct. And this is signed Sebastian's mother, Katie Rogers. This has been verified by Katie Rogers. This information is accurate, true, and correct.
Hey,
There it is. Yeah, this is definitely true. It's in the divorce papers. Someone void those. You up arm me that? I mean, he done this in front of the school principal, you know? Come on, could you imagine? Yes, Tiffany done a fantastic job reading that. She said that she hates reading. And I totally get that because I hate reading too. I hate reading things like that aloud. But she done great on that. Yes, Helen. It's from the divorce papers. Yep. Anybody can put in a request to get those. And somebody did that in this case and leaked those. And I'm glad they did. And like someone said earlier, the other side still refuses to acknowledge that. If you bring anything up about that, what we just listened to, the other side sweeps it under the fucking rug like, oh no, but Chris whooped him with a belt. Well, I'd rather somebody whoop my child with a belt and then hit him in the head, or you know what I'm saying? I mean, all of it's wrong, but how are you going to sit here and go after Katie and Chris so fucking hard that you fail to acknowledge this kind of shit? I mean, bet this don't make them money. Same with Seth does. They don't care. It's about the money. Yes, bag of hammers. I really adore Tiffany. I've grown to really adore her and appreciate her. And she has a beautiful heart for the missing. I don't care what anybody says about them. They keep their opinions like that to themselves. I like her. I'm glad I got the chance to get to know her some. And she's always been really good to me. Cheesecake Mafia. Hello, love. Exactly, Lace. It still is. Exactly, Jay. That's the only thing. It's the closest law enforcement he'll ever get. That's why he came on here saying law enforcement at first. He thought we were dumb, I guess. No, honey. And Chris even got him that job, if I recall correctly. Exactly, Helen, and hello. He always gives Seth grace. No matter when you hear Chris talk, he gives that man grace. And I don't know why, but it just shows. Chris has his faults too. Yes, Katie does too. They all do. But don't sit here and bash Katie and Chris, the two that have financially and everything supported Sebastian all these years, when you got these skeletons in your closet.
You are sorry pieces of shit. You are sorry.
Seth fucking bashes them and everything every chance he gets to hurt Katie. He's a scorned ex-husband, and you cannot change my mind. I mean, come on, he got with Katie pretty much when she was 14 years old, and he was 23. Let that sink in. He wants to talk about her having abortions and shit. She had them before she turned 18, from my understanding, multiple of them. Make that make sense. Come on. Seth wants to fucking everything. Boy, sit down. Hey, real talk. Just wait till Betty gets there. Betty needs a fucking. She needs to go away. But that there, I agree, truly. He's a groomer, in my opinion. Yes. In my opinion, too. Yes. Just teenager. Yep. Bag of hammers. Yep. Oh, Lady Lolo, definitely. It says, yes, definitely. Katie didn't let him have that access like that. She was very strict on him. And Seth has even admitted that he was a more lenient parent. Yep, met her when she was 12 and told her at 14, wasn't it, Lace, that one day that he was going to make her his wife or something like that? And yeah. Right, Terry. This is his chance to hurt her back. Yeah. And look, and he's doing using the internet and he's missing son to do it. It's just, I wish people just want to keep overlooking what we just listened to. And it pisses me off. Army Vet, I don't think he is the reason I mean, I don't think him, Chris, or Katie, either one of the three have anything to do with him disappearing. But in my opinion, one's actions and could play a role into Sebastian running away or getting abducted, because I think it's one of the two. He ran away or got abducted, in my opinion. And the reason I think abduction is because of the access he had to the internet while at Seth's. Seth worked night shift. When he did have Sebastian, his 4 days of the month, he would leave Sebastian alone at night at the house. Mm-hmm. Exactly, Helen. Not one. Nothing. Lace, I don't know if he knows what happened, but he has a good idea, in my opinion. In my opinion. And I'm going to link that one more time that we listened to with Tiffany reading for anyone that wants to go and listen to that again. I recommend you to. True, Jada. You never know. That's true. People always want to fucking just sweep it under the rug when you bring up the abuse that Seth has done to Sebastian himself. All right, now let's listen to Little Food Stamp here.
I don't know. This feels weird. It all feels weird. But I can't hold that in no more. That was on my chest for a long time. And well, not for a long time, because it just
Helen,
happened
he
about
definitely lied.
between the 10th of this month and the 15th before I came here. It was between one of those days. But I just want to know why somebody was trying to get me to buy a staccato pistol that pierces armor.
Did y'all hear that? That's
I just
right
want to know
there.
of
I
this
want to know
month
that too.
and the 15th before I came here. It was between one of those days. But I just want to know why somebody was trying to get me to buy a staccato pistol that pierces armor. You know, I just want to know that. You know, when I get on here and say I've been holding stuff close, that's one of the things that I've been holding close. And as I thought about it and 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 thought about it, I didn't want nobody to get hurt. So I don't know what the play was on that or why I was even asked that.
He didn't want nobody to get hurt. I'm going to listen to that again. Because all he has done is slung mud and let Seth and everybody else spew hate to Chris and Katie for, what, over 3 months now? Or ever since? Come fuck on.
The play was on that or why I was even asked that. You know, I just want to know that. You know, when I get on here and say I've been holding stuff close, that's one of the things that I've been holding close. And as I thought about it and 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 thought about it, I didn't want nobody to get hurt. So I don't know what the play was on that or why I was even.
Buttercup, that part. We already know how these GoFundMes work, right? These big GoFundMes. That's what I was saying earlier on another channel I was on. Anytime big money GoFundMe start and, you know, you're these sides. I learned from Sophie Long's case about this. Thank you, Helen. Real talk, yeah, and yes, Lacey, that's fucking gross. Lacey, that's what I said. This could be a Michael Long situation. That's exactly what I said. It reminds me so much of that case, more than any case out there. It does. It reminds me of that so much.
even ask that. But to know that that is why that like just to know that somebody purchasing a firearm for somebody else, like what the hell? Why? Next. I mean, it's weird. It's weird. I wouldn't like that's crazy to me. Black males are illegal, or black males illegal if you have proof it's time to say something. Lucid says, Plant Lady says Tony needs to sit the fuck down. Really? T-Rev, stay away from them in the case. It all stinks. DC says don't F with any of those chumps. Heidi says absolutely not.
Same,
This is about
Lacey.
Sebastian
I
and
thought about
Sebastian
it.
only. Either he is setting you up or he's about to take out CP and KP. I don't know what's going on, but all I know is that they would come back on. If I bought somebody something like that, what would happen to me? Right? No, I didn't. Gypsy, I didn't. I didn't ask why. I was caught off guard, to be honest with you. I was honestly caught off guard and didn't know what to say. Well, what are you supposed to say to that? I was caught off guard. Big time. Played along with it too. Like, what do you mean? Let's look it up. I pulled it up. I even looked up what it was. Just so I could see. And to see that
Bingo,
it shot
Cherokee
45
girl.
rounds and 9mm. And then to go out here and talk to these YouTubers, and you guys want to know what's going on? Like, I'm getting these messages here to my phone from people that are, and again, why target a woman? Target me. Target me. Why target a woman? Like, what's going on with that? I guess you were with Seth's ex. He's been going around calling YouTubers. He called Lauren and 2 others to tell me to ask what to do and what channels are best to go on. I already hate this case. I think it's cap and money. For everyone, it's all good. Just not into it. I'd be weary. Hold up, not that one. Next. But in general, hitting up Sweetie Pie Low and these people and saying that I stole your girlfriend. It's absurd.
Army vet, no receipts. So I was saying at the beginning, I want to see receipts of this being true, because this just seems, I don't know, but it does make sense, with the situation with the divorce, why he couldn't get a firearm. Maybe he's on the DVTO, RTO, or whatever it was. I can't remember exactly. Right, Jaded. Right. Could you imagine? I just don't think Sebastian wanted to go and live with Seth. I don't. Well, we know he didn't want to be homeschooled, and he was going to have to be homeschooled or whatever. I agree, Terry. Yeah, I agree. He's ran DVTRO. There you go. Because he don't have a felony, I guess. Because I don't know. Army vet, I really don't know. I don't know. Because it's not on his record per se. I don't know. See, I don't know. That's why I don't believe this. I don't know. Something's weird about this. I think they're doing it for clout, in my opinion, because they ain't got nothing else to clout off of, Cash App gang, there ain't no more of that to do. Everything's out there. Exactly. To hurt Katie Buttercup. He's done everything he can to throw mud on them. Everything. And Chris still fucking gives him grace till this day. Jaded, from my understanding, he's faked cancer a few times. I think he said he had COPD too. You just don't get rid of that. I'm sorry. My grandpa had that, and it actually takes your life in the end. Oh, God, JLR and bets. Patty Ponytail, I don't believe that. I mean, you're allowed to your opinion, of course, but I don't think he wanted to be with Seth, and it was known. Seth even said that he didn't want to be homeschooled, and for some reason, that's why Seth was going to homeschool him. I don't know. Sebastian, why wouldn't he want to be with his mama? He had a nice life with Katie, a really nice life, and she done everything she could to give him that nice life. She was in the military. She done everything, had a good job, and she had stability for him. Yeah, she had rules, but good thing she did. Well, Lady Lolo, Seth, I guess, because he works night shift. Make it make sense. I don't know. Why wouldn't he work with his job to get day shift, send Sebastian to school? Then you got to worry about leaving your son at home at night while you go to work. Yeah, he's 15, but still, I could not do that. No fucking way. Did he have cameras in his house to watch his son while he went to work? Everybody wants to be all but hurt because Chris and Katie's cameras. But what about Seth's? Let's talk about Seth's cameras. Where was his inside his home while he left his son all alone all night while he worked, doing God knows what? Oh, Jaded, I'm sorry. Yep, Lacey, sure did. What's Seth's stories he's got of him? Nothing like Chris and Katie. How do we know, though, Patty, that she was choosing anybody over her son? We don't know that. We don't know that. How do we know that? Right, Julie? Right, Julie. And then you got to put, he's autistic, which that's nothing because he was high functioning, very intelligent. No water on his brain, the chromosome deletion. There's just so much. Exactly, Lacey. And I'm not even just saying that, it's been proven by, yeah. Oh my God, real talk. I am so sorry for everything your loss and you battling leukemia, and I am so sorry. I lost my mom. It went to cancer, but I lost my mother to addiction when I was a young girl, and it's really rough. No matter how you lose them, losing a parent, it's a hard loss, and I'm very sorry. Well, thank you, Army vet. It needs to be out there, a lot of stuff, and I wish more people would just take their emotions and blinders off and look at what's really going on here. Everybody wants to go at Katie and Chris. Katie and Chris. Why? What do you really have that Sebastian didn't want to be there? What do we have saying that he didn't want to be there? That he had a horrible life? The Texas Roadhouse picture, he looked very happy. And no. Sorry to anyone that's lost anyone they love. And okay, let's listen to yeah, and what he wasn't diagnosed with autism until last year, the end of last year. Oh, me too, Wacky. I love Texas Roadhouse. It's my favorite. All right, let's listen to a little food stamp here.
It's absurd. Like, what's going on with that?
Hello. What the fuck is your problem?
Okay, now this call here that Little Food Stamp is playing is with Michaela, which is Little Food Stamp's new girlfriend, the one that was allegedly Seth's ex-girlfriend. But if that makes sense, I don't know. But they weren't even boyfriend girlfriend, I guess. I don't fucking know. Who knows? This is just crazy.
But in general, hitting up Sweetie Pie Low and these people and saying that I stole your girlfriend, it's absurd. It's absurd. Like, what's going on with that?
Hello. What the fuck is your problem? You're fucking blasting me to people on Facebook, all these fucking creators on YouTube.
What are you talking about? Because I just got onto the computer.
Hold on here. This is kind of hard to hear, so I'm going to put it down to regular speed. You have to listen really good. I'm going to turn on. Well, I don't have closed caption yet because it's newer. Just listen to this. It's hard to hear it first, but you'll be able to hear it.
They're fucking blasting me to people on Facebook, all these fucking creators on YouTube.
What are you talking about? Because I just got onto the computer.
Telling everybody that I'm your ex and I broke your heart and I fucking left you for Rev and blah, blah, blah. Sweetie Low or whatever the fuck her name is. Mm-hmm. Lauren on Facebook. Mm-hmm. Like, I called you last night concerned for my fucking safety because my house is being blasted all over, my information, everything. And you're going to go out there and tell people that I'm your ex and feed into it and make this shit even worse? Like, are you trying to get me killed?
You said Sweetie Low. Hold on a minute. You said Sweetie Low and all it did was bring up Sweetie Low.
Like, are you trying to get me killed? For real? I have done nothing but help in any way I can for you to find Sebastian, Seth. And right now you're making it like you care more about a relationship and me and being obsessed with me than you care about finding Sebastian. And that looks like absolute fucking dog shit on everybody.
Okay, so I'm on Sweetie Low. What is this? Sweetie Pie Low.
Sweetie Pie Low.
Mm-hmm. Oh, and a bunch more people.
I'm getting it from every single fucking direction, and it's all saying it's coming right from your mouth.
4 years. I don't know. I'm ready to subscribe to this person. I don't know who this person is.
Okay, well, I don't know who you're subscribed to and who you're not, or who you're talking to, or whatever. But keep my fucking name out of the mess and keep my name out your mouth. I did nothing to deserve this, Seth. Absolutely fucking nothing to deserve this shit.
You're calling me about what somebody else has already said. YouTube. I'm not even subscribed to this person. I don't know who the fuck this person is.
Okay, well, I'm hearing it from every which way that you're out there telling people that I'm your ex and I fucking left you for Rev and that I'm a piece of shit and I only talk to you when I want information and blah, blah, blah. Like, you and I both know the fuck that's not true. It is not my fault that I did everything I could to help, and it was not fucking appreciated whatsoever.
Wow. Okay, well, first and foremost, you calling me and fishing out of something I have no fucking clue what's going on.
Well, that's why I'm calling you to figure out what the fuck's going on and why you're telling people this shit, Seth. What?
You can bitch, scream, and yell at me, right? Because that's what you're doing.
Nobody's streaming.
Screaming or streaming?
I'm
not screaming.
Nobody's screaming.
I'm not screaming. I'm trying to figure out what the fuck's going on. Literally, all my shit's out there, and you telling people, you feeding into it, telling people this shit is making it 10 times worse.
It was sent to me by so many different people.
You can't even sit there and take a deep breath in between accusations.
Well, it was sent to me by people a bunch of people.
I have been on YouTube. And if I said it, and I stated, I take more receive your text message, T-Rev.
No, brother. People are sending that shit to me. I have no idea. I just passed the message along. They say that you're out there talking to them, so I don't know. I have no clue. Sweetie Pie Low and people on Facebook. That's what's being told. You're doing shit.
What?
I have no idea, man.
Bag of Hammers. This is Seth and Michaela, or whatever the fuck her name is. Seth or T-Rev's new girlfriend that him and Seth are allegedly fighting over and shit. Or yeah, it just sounds like bullshit. You can tell this is totally set up, or I don't know. This just yeah.
That's what's being told by most.
So why deny though? Like, why not even say you were my girlfriend or anything like that? But in the text messages with her, you say, I don't share information with my exes. She messages you about something and you go, I don't share information with my exes. Like, what kind of weird shit is that? All of this stuff, red flags to me, y'all. I'm done with this.
People running
I'm done. All I know is this is bullshit, and I don't fucking deserve to have my name dragged through the goddamn mud for nothing.
Oh, yeah. I don't know, man. That's what's going being said. I haven't. Straight up. Passed the message.
All I ask is that you keep my name out your mouth and quit saying shit about me.
That's weird.
That's all I ask.
The only thing I'm gonna ask is you keep my name out, my phone.
Okay, if you don't want help finding your
Lacey, she's actually pretty. Let's see here. Hold on. If this is real, I don't fucking know. I'm not buying it. I'm not buying what they're selling. Here, I don't. This was on Traders earlier today. This is what she looks like. Lacey probably flirting with Seth, yes. Like some other YouTubers, they'll flirt with the parents trying to get information or this or that, or yeah, her eyes do seem crazy, don't she? But no, I don't see her. No, Meg, shut up. I'm not buying it either. She looks familiar. Lacey. She lives in the same area as Seth, allegedly. Wonder if she's sending naked pictures or pictures of her butt or. I mean, I'm just saying, Helen. I mean, I'm just saying. Oh, Lacey. Yeah, I forgot that, but her last name is Cleveland. It's all over the fucking internet. It ain't doxing or nothing. I'm the last one to record on it, I guess. I don't know, Buttercup. Right, Wacky. He won't pay. He won't pay. Yeah, he moved in with her right away. She's got her own house, a nice house. Yep. Okay, I'm going to continue this.
That's weird.
That's all I ask.
The only thing I'm gonna ask is you keep my name out, my phone.
Okay, if you don't want help finding your son, Seth, that is absolutely fine. I understand that.
But if you're gonna sit there and tell me to keep your name out of my mouth,
Yeah, because you are. You're going to all these people saying shit that ain't true, Seth. Good grief.
The accusation.
And if people want to go, well, this contributing to the drama. We'll try having people pulling up in your driveway, right? Hold on, let's pull this up. Try having people that are pulling up in your driveway like this. Try having people pulling up and sending you down.
Doohickey, no, he moved in with his girlfriend, which is what him and Seth are allegedly fighting over and shit. Helen, I've said he sounds out of it a few times more. Yeah, yeah. Right, Army vet, I agree. Little boot stamp needed a place to live. Wacky. That's his bro, right? Now they're fighting allegedly. And allegedly Seth asked him to buy a gun for him. And he was going to give little food stamp money, cash money for it. Make that make sense. That's actually a crime itself. You don't do that. That's why they make people register guns, you know? Army vet, I'm not sure how much he owes. A lot. I don't know for sure. Right, Jaded. It's like people turn around in fucking driveways all the time. Okay, you can take time and do this, but let's see the proof that Seth asked you to buy a gun. I want to see that proof. Yes, Gallatin, Lacey, for sure. Yes. She is from Gallatin. You're absolutely right. Kimmy Lou, hey. 5G and child support? Or 50, I mean, not 5. Yes, she is from Gallatin, Lace. I'll text you, Lacey. What stream, Helen? He's making bukus of money on YouTube. No, the one I'm showing's on his channel. I'm showing it from his channel. Hey, Virgo Angel, how are you, love? Yeah, see, this is on his channel. It's on his channel right now. That's where I'm playing it from. Love you, Virgo Angel. Hope you're good, love. Okay, let's listen to this mess.
Death threats. And again, like I just said, people sending you death threats and pulling up in your driveway. And I got to walk out on the porch at 7 a.m. with a pistol on me because people are pulling up in this driveway because the address is blasted all over the internet. Let's talk about that.
Kimmy Ken, hey, love.
Just saying.
Oh, thank you, Kimmy Lou.
When you got
Welcome. People
pulling up, and it's a shot from my phone. I had to run out. Boom. I don't know. But when you have people pulling up, sending me death threats and all these different things over what? For what? For what? Because somebody didn't want to be in a relationship. I just don't get none of that. I don't get it. And it's far from fake. I have the real video sitting right here. It's far from fake. Would never fake no dumb shit like that. That would be crazy. What if I already did report it? Trevor, this happened to you. Yes.
Hey, Rage Quit,
He
right?
turned on and gave your address. Susan said, that's what I heard. That's what I heard. I don't get it. I don't get it. But again, let's open this back up. E65, you're live. How you doing today?
Okay, stop this a second. Lace, did you change your number? I'm trying to text you and it's not going through. I don't know if it's my phone fucking up or... Right, but they expect Katie to stay in that house all alone with death threats and everything else. She would really lose her mind in that house by herself. I mean, what? Oh my God, they fucking pissed me off with that shit. Right, Buttercup? Driving by her house and everything else, and yeah. Army vet, they are clueless. They are very clueless. And it's like, nothing against old women, but it's like mostly old women. Older women, a lot older women. I mean, I'm no spring chicken myself, but... Right, Kimmy Kins, exactly. Somebody turns around these driveway and I want to see the proof of these death threats. Exactly, Jaded. Yeah. And all the soap and everything else and the $65 hoodies Dolly's making and oh my God. Yeah, we ain't that old. That's what I said. I ain't no spring chicken though, Kimmy Kins, but we ain't as old as these fucking bitches that swoon over little food stamp here.
Miss
Hey,
Mary.
T-Rev.
How's it doing? How you doing, Miss Mary?
Well, I'm very concerned about you and what's going on. I just turned on the TV a few minutes ago and heard what's going on, and I got a couple of thoughts if I can.
Yeah, we don't even really need to play any more of that because I just want that call played and talking about the guns. Hi Pepper. No, I don't think so. It is heartbreaking. You're a boomer, Debbie, but you ain't over swooning over little food stamps, so you're a smart one. But it is a lot of older women over there. I mean, all older women ain't dumb like them. Chicken hawk. Fucking chicken hawks will pick up dogs and everything else. So will owls. Yeah, Kimmy Kins, ever since I heard about it on Traders earlier, yeah. Me too, but he goes on so many fucking different channels. Now he's like finding new channels to go on. It's hard telling. Exactly, Army Vet. And just throw money at him. Me neither. He can take himself out because he is the trash. Yeah, dang truly. There's an owl out here, and well, of course, it comes out at night, but yeah. Do y'all want to listen to more of this or no? Kelly B, place to be. Hello, welcome. That's about all I got. I wanted to play that. I mean, we can finish listening to it, but it's just fucking call-ins and praising him and blah, 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 and fucking dumb bitches. Oh, wacky. Yeah. Intelligent and not sit on the fucking internet all day to make money like that. Yeah. Yeah, doohickey, I did. I believe. I don't know, Army Vet. I have no fucking clue. I don't. That could be it, Buttercup, but I don't know. Surely they ain't that dumb. Well, they're swooning over him. But I guess I'm going to end that there, and cause that's all I got, and I don't have nothing else to really say, I guess. Unless y'all want me to look at something else. Bag of Hammers, I wish I knew. Hope you're doing good, Bag of Hammers. I love you. They got their little sugar babies, like little food stamp. Savage cracks me up, though, with she drags him. I ain't a Savage fan, but I do watch her for that. It's funny. She's hilarious. The pups are good, Wacky. Thank you. Yesterday, what was it yesterday? Yeah. Winifred, my little dog that has heartworms, she went in for her first injection yesterday. So she was in the vet hospital yesterday all day. And what did you say you love? Mex, you know I love you. I love the fuck out of you. And like I can't, like she's on this medicine that I still give her though. She's gonna have 2 more injections in 2 weeks. But she can't like get upset, stressed, any kind of like overworked or anything because of her heart and stuff. You know, you have to keep them calm. So yesterday they gave us, because after this injection that she got, we really have to be careful with her, vet said. And so she's on a tranquilizer. I have to give her a tranquilizer every morning to keep her calm. And just the thought of that word tranquilizer, it says it on the bottle too. I gave it to her this morning, bless her little heart. But it's better than not getting her treated for the fucking heartworms, which I still don't know how in the world she got those, because I give her preventative every month. She's on Simparica Trio. It's for heartworms, fleas, ticks, everything. Did you get a new phone, Megs, yet? Y'all, Megs, she went out on the streets partying this weekend and lost her phone and everything. Yeah, Jade, I've been so stressed and worried over it. And yeah, little Winifred. She's doing good, though. It just sucks, but it's the only way to get rid of them fucking things. I highly advise to monitor your pets. Heartworms are no fucking joke, y'all. Yes, Kimmy Ken. She's on Simparica Trio. Yes. And it didn't work. One of my dogs got heartworms and one didn't, which that don't mean nothing because they catch it from mosquitoes, but still. Yeah, and actually we switched her to Amoxi, I think it's called, and Brevecto, or I can't remember what all it was. They switched it when she started her treatment. It's stuff I put on the back of the neck now. Yeah, Kimmy Kids. And they've been on it for a long time though. I don't know. It could just be because down here in Florida, man, these fucking mosquitoes, we don't get cold winters to kill them out, like more north does and stuff. It's just insane. But make sure you're not late giving it to them or anything. I mean, I wasn't either, but now I'm fucking paranoid as hell. I want to give it to her twice a month now. Yeah, Meg, she is a little badass. She's been through so much, bless her little heart. She had surgery last year. She had this big knot come up on her that we had to have surgery and cut it off. And this year, it's man, and she's she'll be 3 years old in July. Yeah, Wacky, it's bad. They don't really bother me. I guess I'm too mean. I don't know. Nikki, hey, love. Nikki, I've ate every one of them damn bagels. I swear I have. And they were so worth it. Bet I gained 10 pounds from it. They were so good. I ate every one of them. Nikki sent me some real New York bagels, and oh my God, they're so good. She ain't real sassy right now, Meg. She can, bless her little heart, she can barely walk with that tranquilizer. Bless her little heart. But still, it breaks my heart I have to do that to her, but the only way to keep her calm because she barks at the fucking wind blows and can't be having that while she's doing this treatment, Oh, it sucks. Make sure you give your dogs preventative and don't slack on it, y'all. I did enjoy Nikki. Oh my God, I loved them. I couldn't help it. I couldn't quit eating them. They're so good. I couldn't have them like that all the time because I'd get burnt out on them. You know what I mean? They're definitely a guilty pleasure of mine, but I saved the paperwork that came with them, Nikki. Could I go on that? If they got a website or something and order them? That's a good idea, Wacky. That is a really good idea. I didn't even think about that. Because actually, I had something delivered today and they knocked on the door and she started barking. That's good. I'm going to have to put a sign out there. That's a good idea. Thank you. Yeah, that's what Simparica is, truly. The trio one I used, and it didn't work. But that don't mean it. I mean, like I said, Monroe she'll be 5 in July. And I've had her on that since day one, and she's done great. Yeah. I've heard of people getting fish, go to the store and there's fish antibiotics you can get when they have a toothache and stuff, like adults take it. Yeah. Truly, just be careful, sis. I mean, I'm not saying yours, but you live where the mosquitoes don't really get died out either, Thank you, Wacky, for saying that about delivery drivers. I didn't even fucking think of that. I know, Bag of Hammers. It's like every time I turn around, bless her little heart, she's so fucking tough, though. She is so tough. Like, she can't be out in the sun. It's horrible. It's like when we're on antibiotics, I guess, you can't be in the sun like that, direct sunlight. Oh, wow. Wacky. See, it does happen. It does happen. I guess it's kind of like, this is a horrible reference, probably, but like birth control, humans take, it don't always work, you know? Yeah, I kind of figured that, Cherokee girl. I did. Tomorrow's your birthday, Megs, and you didn't even tell me? What the fuckity fuck? What? Oh, wow. Truly use animal eye drops. I wish I should have stuck with being a vet tech. I really should have. I went to school and everything for it myself, and I didn't do it long enough to really stick with it, and I hate it. Yes, happy birthday, baby. She's gonna be 21 tomorrow, my baby girl. Yeah, I did too, truly, and I really wish I didn't do it I only done it for like a year, and that was years ago, and I can't even remember half the shit now. Like the hands-on stuff, yeah, I can still do an IV and all that, and take blood and all the medical shit. No. Oh, I believe that, Cherokee girl. See if my credits are still good to be a vet tech. Probably is, isn't it? It's not like I don't know. I didn't have to get any things, I don't think. I went to school for it, I did, when I got out of prison. I didn't waste my time. Yeah, Buttercup, oh my God, they're the size of my fucking hand down here. Why are you lying, Megs? You're not gonna be 44. You're turning 21. All right, y'all, but thank you all, and I'm gonna end this, and I'll see you all around. Love you all.